Hey guys, so I think we have 29 orders to pull. Sounds right. And we're gonna get to it. We just both went out thrifting, if I could speak. Let me pull this up on my phone here. So we'll start with the bins. First items in custom SKU 13, and it's a Google Nest 3rd generation thermostat.
That's the bin that I'm actually working out of.
Oh, that's the working out of. Is it still? I thought we moved to 14.
No, we did 14.
We did 14. Now we're working on 13.
The second item.
Okay, so we got the Nest here, guys, and this sold for $119.99. And then we've got SKU 71 here, guys. It's some Skechers work shoes, $59.99 on it. I'll grab those. So, yep, these sold for $59.99, guys. So, pretty solid pickup here. Pretty happy with it. I'm going to kick this over to you. And then, I'm looking at it. Okay, so
two, actually.
We do have these mucklucks here.
I know it said 03. Well.
And these sold. I'm just confirming that they're the right ones. So we had something else muckluck related.
Yeah, I'm pretty
so these
sure
are 8.5 Fluxy Albany boots, blush mucklucks, $49.99 here, guys, brand new. We've got Bliss lights. I think these are in the truck.
Yeah, those are in the truck.
So we sold them. They're yard lights. You can see the picture probably if I
Editor Dustin puts it up.
Yeah. Base 162. We're a real intense operation here with multiple people doing everything. Totally not a 2-person job. Okay, so we've got Michael Kors jeans. I'm gonna die.
Here, there's an empty shelf behind you.
This is it. If I keep going down this route, it's over. Okay, so we got multiple jeans in here, so I'm gonna double check. These are MK8P, which is the sub SKU. So we know that those jeans are indeed the ones that we're looking at. They always sold for $19.99. Not terrible. Nothing to write home about. My phone's for doing that thing. I don't know what it is. eBay app lately? Like, come on, guys.
We sold something in 72.
72, and it's a hat. It's an Indianapolis Colts hat. Any Colts fans? I had a manager that was a Colts fan. He was alright. Now, I manage myself.
Woo!
I'm an independent man. Nobody tells me what to do except for all of my customers, sponsors, you guys. No. It's like I just diffused all the management to a ton of people instead of one person. All right, we got this vintage. This is cool. So it's a 90s Youngstown State Penguin College tee. How we have it, you won't really be able to see it. So I'll show you the picture and the comp.
There are 2 in there.
Yeah. Going to die. I don't know what it is. Even with, this isn't like complaining, but even with the adjustment. Alfani women's soft leather jacket. So this didn't sell for much for being leather. It definitely went on sale over time, but it's gone. So live and learn. Don't buy it again unless it's like $1.
It was pretty cheap. I think I bought it.
But it's gone. $23.99 on this. Kind of big. I mean, it's gonna be like probably $10 to ship it.
Not if I can fit it in a priority mailer.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one because I don't know about these. Yeah, I don't think you'd want to try that with these buttons. Okay, so we did sell our first of 13's over here of our sheet sets. It's not really a sheet set, it's pillowcases. But from that lot, from that estate sale that hopefully has already been edited. Oh, it's already been a video. So you guys have already seen that for sure. Or have had the opportunity to see it. But run, don't walk over to that video to go watch it. We got this floor, if you haven't seen it, we got the floral percale sheets here. Now you guys know I bought this all one money. I ended up spending $120 on everything. So $23.99. And then we're still going here. We've got more vinyl to pull. Boys boots, Sorel, $2.15. $34.99. That's not bad on
Kids boots.
kids boots. Like if you were telling me $34.99 on like regular boots, that's $2.14. No wonder I'm saying it. Then I wouldn't. I mean, you'd still make money probably, but certainly these kids boots are gonna be easier to ship. $34.99 on that. 'Tis the season to start selling this kind of stuff. We've had these probably a year. We probably had them. I'm guessing we had these since last season. Oh. Oh. So I've got to make sure this gets in a real video. So I would sometimes I save stuff. Well, this year I've been intentionally saving a few things to like have to share with you over the winter. So it's not just thrifting videos, which are really difficult to make longer. So I know a lot of people that, like the core viewers of the channel, really appreciate the longer videos, like 20 minutes plus. And like, I want to, you know, give you guys what you want to watch. But thrifting, especially with how it is nowadays, it's very much, all the new stock carts came out and then you grab the stuff. Sometimes there's some chaos, but I don't really share the drama aspect of the thrifting. Yeah, things have changed, kind of. It's not the same like it used to be, like wandering around the store and all that. And there's not nearly as much of that. So the videos are really hard to make lengthy. So that's why I have some stuff saved. This is from a video concept that I have saved. And so I'm gonna have to put that out before I put this out. It sold for $69.99, so it's basically brand new. This is a brand that you will never buy. Like, you never buy it. But this is the exception. So like there's always an exception to every rule kind of thing. And that would be the Precious Moments nativity scene here. And this one's really cool because it was unused in there. The cassette tape, the cassette tape inside is actually sealed. So super cool. I forget what I paid, but it wasn't much. Overall, $70 on that shipped is really cool. We got this Zwilling J.A. Hinkle 16 slot knife block. And that's $40. That's right here. I'm pretty sure I bought this, or was this you?
It might have been me.
I've bought a few of these in the past. So, I don't know. $29.99 on it. Probably, I'm hoping, less than $30 into that. We'd have to look up the sheet to know. Continuing here. 103 has a PS4 Slim for parts or repair. So, like, it has, like, two things wrong with it. So, at that point, when there's two things wrong with it, it won't read discs, and it sometimes won't turn on. That is...
It's probably at the bottom, because it's
I don't understand.
heavier.
It is at the bottom. No. There we go. When there's two things wrong with it, I'm just done. Just get rid of it. We had... Now, mind you, we have the controller and stuff still works. We had 75 into this. We still have the box, which we could pair with another PS4 console and some other stuff. We're not going to come. We're barely going to come ahead total once you math it all out. But yeah, we had 75 bucks into it, and we sold it for $69.99. Sometimes you just take a loss, guys, and it's better just to sell it and move on.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. So somebody actually saw this in the corner of our Whatnot show and asked if I was selling it, but I was like, you know, it's on the other platform or whatever. and I didn't want to delist it because, like, I knew I wasn't going to get 50 for this. Probably wasn't going to get 50 for this. I don't know. So I didn't delist it or anything. But we did just sell this for $49.99 here. Now, I bought this at an estate sale. But I have bought a lot of these, like, lowrider ones and stuff in the past. And we've done pretty decent on them. So this was part of my estate sale pile, right?
I think so.
Or was this the one I got at that shop that the guy runs?
Oh, you know what? That might be it because
I don't know. Regardless,
it was
sold.
stuck in our.
I know we
death
made money.
pile.
Now we got this here, $10.99. So again, a little bit of a smaller sale. Probably could have just sold down and whatnot and gotten about the same. And it's fun to, you know, provide value to people that come out to the shows. But whatever, we'll have more. Hallmark 172, 'tis the season here. So this is a Dinah Street. I don't know how this is written. It's a motorcycle, guys.
Yeah.
It is a weird listing title.
Yeah, that's probably on me.
Yeah, I mean, the best process, honestly, is to get more up and to use the sell similar feature to save time.
Sometimes forget to alter the title.
I mean, this was right. It's just worded weird.
I'm gonna get this other one that's
In
in
fact,
40.
no, it's exactly how it says it on the box.
Oh.
It's like almost.
Barney.
That's over $14.99, guys. The Hallmark keepsake ornament. What she's picking up right there is a '94 Barney Light in Motion Christmas ornament.
I think that one's it.
So it's hard to see the picture, but that's Barney in there from the show. Okay, so that's it for the hard goods per se. I mean, we have media, vinyl, health and beauty, and something else that I'll probably bring up at the end of the video. What?
Oh, we do have one other sale too that we made on one of the other.
Mercari?
Yeah.
Yeah. What
have
is it?
to-
We'll pull a Mercari order.
I have to find it. Hang on.
That's fine.
1 second.
This video brought to you by the Panera Sip Club. Are you a Sip Club member? If not, how dare you? I don't know. So you guys are going to be like, what the heck? What are all these boxes right here? So we shipped out, we had 80-something orders plus on whatnot from our last show because we sold like 200-something items. So this is the last batch plus a couple eBay things.
Oh, yeah.
And that are going out. Saturday was a shipping holiday.
Yeah.
And Sunday, you get it. So we ended up stuck on Monday, shipping the last like 10 or so whatnot orders, 13. But we got most of the whatnot orders out within 2 days, keeping our 2-day shipping badge, average shipping badge, because it's an average. I like that. I like that that's an average to keep it. And not like, if you ship one thing 3 days instead of 2, you lose it, because that would be lame.
We sold a shirt.
Oh, and Mercari.
Yes.
I forgot what we were waiting on. You guys probably didn't see me just standing there.
It's a Howling at the Moon wolf shirt.
Oh, is it, what's the brand of that?
I
not
could
one of
tell you
those,
in a
is it?
second.
I don't
You
think-
mean a Habitat?
Yeah, it's not a Habitat,
It's
is
not
it?
a Habitat,
Okay. Those Habitat shirts, I think I've already rambled about this, but like there was a guy, he was selling those shirts, and then I bought a bunch for $3 a piece, and I'm pretty sure he saw the video, or somebody went up to him and told him that I was gonna sell them for like 30 each, which is free shipping and has fees and all that. You guys know the drill. If you're watching this, you understand that. So I go back and he's like, I'm sorry to let you know that the shirts have went up to $10 each. And I was just like, looked at him, I was like, okay. And I just walked off. I was like, you know, I'm glad I didn't pop on any of them at $10 a piece because like they have been really slow. Like we sell like one every couple months.
Yeah.
If we're lucky. So unfortunately I only bought like 10 of them.
That shirt sold for $19.
On Mercari?
On Mercari, yes.
Thanks to some cross-posting. I mean, it's $19 in gross revenue that we would have gotten today, so, I mean, it's, you know, I'm down.
On to media?
Sure. So this is the fun part for me. I know not so fun part for everyone. So I try and rotate, like, hey, we're going to start media. Sometimes we're not going to start media and all of that. So on my list, I've got this Mech Assault 1 and 2, which is kind of fun because I was playing Mech Warrior recently because it's on Game Pass. The new one, I think it's Mech Warrior 5. I'm pretty sure they're different franchises, but whatever. 1999. Similar concept. We got Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. Alright, had to take a second there. Anyways, there was a couple copies of Sly 3. It is this one that sold, and it sold for $19.99. And then we sold Final Fantasy VIII, which hopefully, which is good because like we were starting to bulk up on copies here. We have 1, 2, 3 of them. Whenever we have 3 of something like that, it starts to worry me a little bit. I picked this up at a recent estate sale. I think it's this copy. Yeah, because this one's all scarred up right here in the front. So it's this one. $21.99. I did pay like, so we paid $10, but we got a pile price that took off maybe like 5%. So we got maybe like $9 into this or something. You know, it's whatever. It's an estate sale. Some of them you just don't get the same kind of deals at, but we got better deals on other things in there that were amazing. So like, it's whatever. It all balances out. We sold that for $21.99, guys, but it sold quick too. That copy. The other 2 copies, this is Green Label Greatest Hits. This one's got some smudge there and cracks on the front. This one's a lot cleaner, so it sold really fast. So again, it doesn't really bother me. I do have something I want to bring up while we're over here on the media section. So like a lot of the times, like I focus, and I don't want to get like other people into category focus, but like the negativity can kind of sell. And, you know, like drama, blah, 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 and all of that. I do want to bring up... Man, this is being really, like... Okay, here we go. So, he left 3 feedback because he bought 3 items, and he even went out of his way to send a message. I'm going to read the feedback, but his message was probably even a little bit better. So, I focused a video around the fact that we sold 3 Sega CD games recently. To 1 buyer. And so one little backdrop on that is that, and I'm not able to make like commentary without some people taking it as criticism. Just went a little aggressive on the 20% off sale, in my opinion. I did. And it covered the 3 Sega CD games, and then he got the additional 10% off by bundling the 3. And one of them was Soulstar, so we did end up selling like 3. Now, we would have eventually sold those for full retail. The same thing happened with the Lord of the Rings cards. I am not losing any sleep over it. But as a person running a business, it's just something that, like, I'm analyzing. So, you know, we make better decisions in the future. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, this guy was super thrilled to get a great deal, which is fine. Because quite honestly, like, that came from the collection that I bought from Dan. And he was super nice and generous with the prices he gave me. So I don't mind getting it to the right home. And this was definitely a situation of getting those games to the right home. So he said disc, artwork, and manual were all in near perfect condition. 2 Sega CD jewel cases were also near perfect. The third was cracked just as advertised and deeply discounted. Packaging was about as good as you can get with bubble wrap in a cardboard box. This is the way it should be on eBay. He referred to Buckeye Treasure, which is like our store URL, but no longer our store name. I'll get into that story someday in the future. Is one of the best sellers out there if this transaction is an example of how they do business. So super awesome feedback from him. We messaged him back from his message. He did discuss that these were going straight into his collection. So I think like we were able to pair it through eBay to the right buyer. So that's another reason I'm not super worried about like losing a little bit on the money or whatever, because I think that's what made it affordable for him. So I'm happy, he's happy, Jess, and I'm just messing with her. We're gonna pull the rest of these orders here. So I just wanted to bring up something that was positive because, like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like at least I used to make videos where it was like kind of like sometimes I'd focus on the negative if it would get clicks. Man, am I being too honest? All right, anyways, yeah, probably. I'm gonna honest my way into being canceled. Where's Halo? So we have multiple copies of Halo.
It's not Halo 2.
It's Halo 1. It's only this one. This is the only copy
there's another one down there, I think.
Oh, they're both Game of the Year.
You should have all the inserts or whatever.
Well, this has the manual only. So it's probably the other one.
Yeah.
Because there's like an Xbox insert. So this one slides in there. This one's over here for whatever reason. We need to make room, so I'm glad that's selling. Get it out of here. $9.99 on this. So again, not a huge one. This is the right one because it has the Xbox insert. Yep. So that's sold for $9.99, guys. And then we're going to move on here. I'm going to tap this. Okay. Game-wise. We sold Rumble Roses. So this is actually a bolo, guys, if you don't know about it. So a lot of you guys probably are like 360. There are some 360 games that are valuable, but it wouldn't be like the first system you would go to like think about valuable games. Oh, is that an overflow? So I had to make an overflow section because we were too stuffed full, but we had this empty.
Oh.
So Rumble Roses. It still had a sticker on it that says $20. I don't know how that got through. I think that was actually on me.
That was on you, not me.
Because we were picturing. But this is a Konami game. And yeah, it's got a couple light scratches, but it's not terrible. CIB, really cool. Sold that for $40. So that was definitely a highlight of that pickup. So totally happy with getting Rumble Roses there. And it sold super fast. So we went in and adjusted prices on the Game Boy manuals, and I just made a decision that, like, first off, these Game Boy manuals are in great shape. So that's kind of a difference. Do you want ours or do you want one that's worse? This one sold for $7.99. I just basically I made the decision that we're gonna sell them at $9.99 and up instead of like $7.99 and up, because it's $7.99. We're really not making much. Like, we're making like $1. It's not even really worth the liability that this person could leave bad feedback. You know what I mean? It's just not worth the time and effort at that point for us. So we bumped them all up to $9.99. All right, guys. So we sold Super Smash Brothers Brawl on the Wii here. That sold for $21.99 to a repeat regular buyer. We sold Fear 2 on the PS3, so it should be around here, but I'm betting it's down here somehow.
It also, I imagine, could be maybe in that pile or something.
Weird. Oh, Lord.
Is it under
it's right here.
P?
So this isn't a slip cover. I don't know why that would still...
there was no room for any more PS3s,
at the time,
so...
Yeah. So this sold for $14.99. This is the slip cover of Fear 2.
I think that's it for games.
Okay, do you want to pull the vinyl? I'll pull the HBA real quick. So we'll come back to the vinyl. I need to sit for a second because I'm getting old. So I'm going to sit here, going out to like 4 thrifts today in a pawn shop. I bought something at every thrift. I didn't buy anything at the pawn shop, though. Jess went out to one thrift, and she got something, so that's cool. Okay, as far as HBA is concerned, so this is a big one. This is one Jess had picked up. I sold a Chanel number 19, but I think that was earlier this year, right?
I think you sold a lower number.
But say like $200 or something.
Chanel something.
Yeah. So anyways, this is a Chanel number 19, which I think just paid like $20 for.
Yep.
And we sold this for $175.99. I think that's probably the best flip of this order pull. So
yeah. Either that or the
I was about to finish up saying so good job.
Oh, thanks.
So you're talking yourself out of a compliment. Okay, so we've got Tigi Cosmetics, and that's a lot of 3. Do you know which ones that happens to be in, Jess?
the top.
This one? Okay, thanks. That just makes it easier to ask her than to, I guess. Because she put that in here. I've been putting stuff in here too, and then it gets all for it, but whatever. We're getting the other Trinitron set up in the house down there so I can retro game down there and not, you know, only when I'm in the barn taking like a 15-minute break, because like by the time I boot up a game, I've kind of sat long enough to where I'm like, let's get back to work. So it's not really like conducive towards me actually playing anything. What do you guys think about if I sell that Ocarina of Time cartridge and then like maybe sacrifice a few of my Switch games so that I have them unopened? Like I bought them and just never have had a chance to play them. Most of them aren't first party, but they're pretty decent titles. And use that money to upgrade the Zelda cart to the gold one, because that's what I actually had as a kid, because that was like the first game I ever pre-ordered. And one of the only games I've ever pre-ordered was Ocarina of Time. I had to run for a second there. The same person bought that vinyl, last order pull, purchased this Van Halen, 2 different Molly Hatchets, which they have such cool album artwork. And Judas Priest here for a total...
well...
These 4.
They group together weird, but $51.97 and $20.79.
Okay, so. Plus that.
Plus that over there,
yeah. So that's all going to go out as one order now, which is cool. And is that it?
That's it.
All right. Well, guys, we're going to get this packed up. And I'm going to go edit some stuff. So thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.